Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece episodes. It's complicated. Episodes 225, 226, 227, and 228. Because there's the bunch of mixed canon, mixed filler, bunch of random nonsense. So we are gonna get through the first little bit, the first two, and then make our way through 227, 228, because apparently I've been told those are like a combo. Mm-hmm. So hope you guys enjoy. Let's just get right into it. It's a bunch of stuff to get to today. Leave a like, subscribe. Check out Patreon to get 2 weeks ahead of uncut reactions, 1 week ahead of edited One Piece reactions, and all the other stuff we do in our main channel. Mm-hmm. We hope you enjoy most of all. Anything you want to say before we get into it?
This is 224 that you're on.
I know. Was there anything you wanted to say as far as the intro goes to starting this video?
No.
Thank you for your contribution as always. Let's go.
It's so cool.
What the hell is this? 5 Elder Stars once again? Oh no. Yeah.
Bro's just riding his bike around on the ocean.
Taisho Aokiji. And that's it.
Interesting.
Damn, okay. Apparently we just pretend that Foxy isn't there.
Okay. I like it.
That's pretty much where we left off then. New Island! Hell yeah. With Sanji, you could cook anything up.
Whoa.
I love how even in the crowd shots when everybody's walking, they still give Chopper his stepping sounds.
Wow, look at all that stuff.
It's like the previous OP.
Oh, Chopper.
Oh my god.
Just relentless, this guy. It's like that one giant... Wasn't there a giant crab before somewhere?
Yeah, in Alabasta. They went like across the whole desert with the fucking crab. It's already cooked, it's nice and red.
Classic Luffy.
Oh, seafoam. One Piece with its animal abuse, as always.
Yeah. Yeah, like raw meat.
Who's she talking to?
It's people on the boat, I guess.
I thought they were cutting to them being on the boat, and it was going to be like the Navy was contacting them because they were like feds.
So cute.
What's that, Chopper?
Oh. She knows about it.
We're actually gonna get into her backstory with this guy, AOKIJI.
Oh.
Oh God.
Chopper, watch out!
Hey!
Don't hit Chopper. He's sleeping? Just sleep standing up. Why do they always think that?
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
It just got so intense. Oh my God. Shit. I'm glad we watched these little episodes. Okay. Do you have anything to say before we move on?
Not really. Things are really heating up though. Like immediately. Even just from these two little clips. And I love that this guy that they've introduced knows Robin, because I feel like those were there was like two things that we were like, okay, I hope that they bring in more of like the Marines and the world government and stuff, and I also want Robin's backstory. So to do both of those tied together is perfect. And this guy already seems like I like his introduction of just riding the bike. Like it's just kind of different and cool. And then he's sleeping, standing up in the middle of the day, and he kicks Chopper while he's asleep, just on his automatic defense system. And he just seems really cool. And Robin's reaction to him of like that, he's obviously super badass. So it just kind of makes you excited to see more of him. But he doesn't just seem like I don't know. He doesn't seem like like some of the villain pirates we met, like the warlords or something, where it's very like eccentric. Or I mean, he kind of is, but you know what I mean.
He is.
Like,
that's what's kind of interesting about him, is that he's not one or the other. He's kind of in the middle.
Yeah,
he's not just the wacky pirate guy, but he's also not uptight marine dude. He's he has that kind of element where, he kind of like similar to Smoker. It seems like he kind of makes his own rules. He has that kind of vibe to him. He's like going out biking when he's supposed to be at his post or whatever he's supposed to be doing. And he's very aloof. He's like sleeping in the middle of this jungle, and he doesn't care. And so it's kind of, there's a lot that kind of in his introduction that is kind of giving us the idea that he is unbothered by things, or that he can really handle himself. So it's and he's out here alone. There's that, Luffy's here with his whole entourage, and all the other people have had at least like one guy with them. This dude's just out here alone, and that's usually characteristic of all the really powerful people we've seen, like Ace, like Mihawk, and people like that. These really capable loner types. Yeah. I'm sure he probably has like a second in command or something like that, or people that will meet along the way. But it's very interesting. Yeah, I really like his introduction. I feel like it was really effective at making me interested in him, He sounds like Dio as well. I wonder if he is voiced by the same guy. He doesn't sound quite like it, so it's probably a different actor. But yeah, I guess we just move along. Let's check out the next couple episodes. Jolly Roger. Yeah, you really got to be creative with how it's all. One. Yeah, when it's all folded up. I'm really excited. This is really oh, waylaid. Sailors, like stranded here. Yeah, stranded. I love how by the way, just Robin being taken off guard is instantly cause for concern from everybody. Because she's just always so chill. And it could also be a devil fruit, like they don't know who this guy is. But yeah, she's like one of the top people. There's three, and then there's the one dude with the bird on his head, and then there's all the. I'm gonna write those down after, don't worry. Sengoku, yeah, that's who he meant. Oh, he likes women, this weirdo. Sounds even more like Dio now.
It's my day off. Chill out.
Small fry? I wonder if this guy's gonna, like, cut us some slack at some point, or if he's just gonna be a hard ass when things really get turned on, you know? Total slovenly justice.
Oh yeah. Do we get to know Robin's bounty? Luffy!
Why does he want to fight him so bad? Just because he's scared Robin? He just said he's not going to capture you.
He's like, I'm gonna let you go. Luffy's like, are you sure about that?
Who are these people?
Oh. Chopper. Big feast round two.
I bet he's gonna try and have some. They're gonna look over, he's gonna have a whole kebab to himself. Wow. Kuchi, the government town.
What?
It's a beast man or a fish man person. Yokozuna. I gotta have a notepad here.
Oh my god.
I'm off duty, all right?
Repeating myself.
I don't work for free. Can I be clear on that?
Luffy.
Don't listen to this cop. Wait, so what are you? Marines aren't a problem for everybody.
Nami?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Is he just gonna carry them? Yeah, how the hell are they gonna get to another freaking island? Was there a current or something, or are you just hoping? Is he gonna part the ocean? Does he have a water fruit? Because his name is Blue, like Blue.
Is he gonna call something? Call some kind of creature?
Oh, like the frog?
Or some other type of thing. Maybe that's how he rides the bike across the water. He's riding on this, but it's underneath the water.
Kaiju.
Oh.
He can freeze seawater.
Damn.
Oh my god.
That. Oh, that's why
That's
they built like
good
a
to know.
sled, I guess.
I guess he's just freezing just the surface with his bike.
Whoa.
Oh, but it gets on him if he uses it too much. That's insane.
That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. Because it also, as long as he can activate it fast enough,
Yeah.
like deters the main problem of having a devil fruit, which is falling in the water.
Exactly. But it can't. It has it's kind of like if anybody's seen My Hero Academia, like Todoroki sort of.
Wow.
Oh, did he just freeze a bridge all the way to the island?
Damn.
But how does he? And he just knows the way to the island as well. I guess he must have to if he's got his bike.
Holy.
Yeah, but now it's like a mountainous, treacherous terrain. How are they gonna carry all that shit?
The chopper built it like a sled.
He's not a bad guy, it seems like.
No, he's fine. He's super powerful.
Wow, that's an insane power.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna like control the beast or something, like, or it was gonna be similar to when Shanks like looked at that sea king and like scared it off or something. It's gonna be like that.
Chopper loves the ice.
What if fucking Aokiji was just wrong and it's only gonna last for like a couple days? What's this like switch up?
It's just like I'm racking my brain as to what the heck.
Just like your Gramps. Oh, here we go. I see. What? Wait, what?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. It's because she knows too much. It's not because she's super overpowered. Sowing the seeds of doubt. Are all no more.
Oh boy.
Shit. Snap his neck.
He's just gonna like turn to ice and freeze or burn her hands.
I wonder what we still don't know what she'll feel. Oh! Oh shit! She did it, man! Oh my god. That's a crazy thing. It's a Logia fruit and he like reforms from the ice.
Yikes.
We need Ace.
Yeah.
We need Ace is what we need.
Oh boy.
Oh shit. I can't get a grasp on how fucking big this guy is. The perspective is so weird. Oh, they're like gonna be needles? Oh, a sword? Grass long sword.
Well, you're certainly talking like it.
Oh, shit. I have a feeling even with all of us, this guy is going to be too much to handle.
Yeah.
Unless literally Luffy also fights.
Oh, no.
But the fact that Luffy's jumping in with them, to me, means that it's probably not going to work. I think ice isn't good for rubber, man.
No. It's not good for anyone.
Or just people. That looks... they made it look really painful, too. Oh my god! They made it, like, steam up, like it's, like, burning, like it's, like, dry ice.
Oh my god.
And they look... it looks really painful. Shit.
Oh my god.
Firestar, Usopp.
Well...
We can't run.
This...
Brother!
Oh my god! And her eyes. Oh my god. This is like the 10 times scarier version of that candle thing.
Yeah. I feel weird because I know she's not dead, but like... I feel like I should think she's dead, you know?
This is like that's crazy.
Holy fuck. This guy's no joke.
Damn.
So you could tell that the guy is extra formidable because Luffy didn't get trapped in a snake for 10 episodes while the rest of them fought, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
You know, he jumped in with his buddies, which usually means that shit isn't gonna work out. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. I also love this guy, like... I don't know, it's really cool, something about it that him and Robin are wearing, like, the same colors.
Yes.
And something about that kind of adds to it, and same in, like, the shot where Robin was getting turned to ice, and then you just see a hand that's, like, half frozen, and you're like, you think it's Robin's, and then it zooms out, and she's completely covered in ice.
Yes.
I feel like that was really effective, you know, a little bit of a trick there. Mm-hmm. Damn. That was crazy. This guy is like total. He just switches back he's and on forth. He's like, oh man, I'm sleeping. I'm just having a nap. Don't even worry. They like help some people, and then he's like, they're like playing on the ice, and then he's just like, these guys.
Yeah.
He's like, I've had too long to think. I rested up, and now I'm thinking again.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking you need to die.
Yeah.
And then he's like, but I'm not gonna kill you. Well, at least I wasn't, but now I am.
Is what I would say if I wasn't going to kill you. Yeah.
Damn, that was crazy. And I love how Luffy's like, fuck you. And then he like helps the people get away, and he's like, you're all right, man. Mm-hmm. And then like 2 seconds later, he's like, oh, I know you're Gramps. And then Luffy's just like,
what?
Excuse me, sir?
Yeah, that must have been crazy, like, if you hadn't seen, you know, if you didn't know, like, you probably, you know, because we saw live action, obviously we got a little bit spoiled on that. Yeah. But, like, I could see how surprising it would be to make it this far into the series where they did not even mention Luffy's family other than Ace.
Yeah.
And to be like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about his.
And for this,
maybe you'd be thinking about like, oh, I wonder what his parents were like, but like you don't really. The show, like the series, I guess, is really good about, you know, giving you some, like distracting you, giving you something to focus on in the moment. There's always so much going on in the present moment because because the series is so whimsical and wacky. It's like it's childlike in the way that, like, you know, it makes you. It forces you to focus on the present moment like you might have when you were a kid. Yeah. You know, so no matter what your age is, it kind of puts you into that, like, oh, I'm here with my friends and we're hanging out. I'm not thinking about, you know, where I'm going to be in 20 years or whatever. You know, you're focused on the now because there's always so much going on and so much to think about in the moment. But, so, you know, while I'm sure a lot of people did ask, like, oh, what about Luffy's parents or grandparents or anything? Like, we've had, you know, conversations about it here and there, But like, I could see this being the first time that a lot of readers or viewers would have been like, oh, I wasn't even considering that, because there's just been so much going on, or we've been meeting a new person, or we've been thinking about other people's family, and Luffy's just such a guy unto himself that you wouldn't even like picture him in a family portrait, you know, like with a bunch of other people or something. So
really interesting, and his reaction to that is very different than obviously in the live action when he
is more petulant.
It's just a very different vibe to the whole thing. And also him like that reveal, well, I guess it hasn't fully been revealed yet, but like this moment of that being introduced to the story via this guy instead of via Luffy in the live action, where Luffy is the one to oh, Gramps or whatever. Like, yeah, he says that. But in this, a different guy is bringing it up, and he's really against it. So that's just a really different, like, energy surrounding the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I, like, this episode specifically after, you know, we've had the Foxy pirates and stuff, and the GA arc, but even if you miss that, even in the manga, you know, you have Skypiea, and then you have Foxy, and then this absolute craziness that is just, like, coming out of nowhere. And it's really weird because it does like the One Piece thing where it kind of like lulls you into it a little bit. Like even in the first part, like we see him like riding the bike, and then you're like, ooh, this is cool. Like I you know, I wonder about this. And then we see him again at the end of the last episode, and it's like, ooh, he's like in the story, we're meeting him. Oh, that's cool. And then the start of this episode, you're like, oh, he's kind of chill. Like you can tell that he's super, like formidable. Like he's super powerful just based on his vibe and other people's reactions to him. But like he seemed really chilled out. And then when we actually get the follow through on him fighting, and he's so crazy that it's not even a problem. It's like, it's so cool. And I love the ice thing, because you know we've seen people with other stuff, but even fire isn't as at least in this show so far isn't presented in the way of this, of like that like terrible like painful, like you know your hand is so cold, you know, it's just a different thing. And the fact that they can't move, and it's like I don't know, just something about it is really scary, you know. And like I was saying before, the whole, if you can freeze the ocean, and the main like downfall of a devil fruit user is falling into the ocean, but if you can freeze the ocean, then you're way more invincible than the average devil fruit user.
Yeah.
Just as that baseline, especially you know being out on the sea, it would be so dangerous for, you know, other people to just be out on the sea on a bike. And, you know, if something like knocks you out of the way, then you know you could fall and die in the water. But it's just something about that is really cool.
I wonder how like Oda's famously doesn't give a fuck about power scaling. But he's done quite a bit of it now. But he'll set up something being super powerful, but how powerful it actually is depends on the moment, and it depends more on what he wants to do with the story. But ignoring that for a second and just thinking about how the power works, the way like we see him use it in multiple ways. One, he can freeze the ocean, so it has to be really, really cold, and he can do it for miles and miles and miles. Like it was a 4-day walking journey from islands across the ocean, and he makes it solid enough that it'll last a week or more, you know, because they might have to get stopped. And you know, I assume that he made it good enough so that if they took a little bit of extra time, they could at least make it across anyway. But also what he did was he made the leaf sword, or the grass sword, and all he did was pull out grass and throw it, and then like I imagine like the moisture in the air connected all of them, and he like frozone this glass. So the question would be, why would he need to use the grass if he can just do that? But the only answer I can come up with is that the grass either has some of the seawater on it, and or has moisture, and it is connecting all of it, and there needs to be these points of connection. So he can't just freeze the air. He can make it cold probably, but he can't just cause ice to appear out of the moisture in the air. Unless it's like connecting something or there's some interaction happening.
Or if it was raining or foggy, then maybe like if there's a high enough.
But it's, they're right next to the ocean, so it's probably pretty humid, and they're, but, so the different circumstances might affect it, but the fact that he needed to pull out the grass and throw the grass in order to create the sword introduces potential limitations for his power going forward that could be exploited in a fight. And I don't know if do you think I feel like he's gonna take Robin. Do you think he's just gonna capture Robin and just leave?
I don't know, because that's the thing. I'm just like, we've already been defeated. Everyone's done at this part of the fight. So yeah, either he's gonna take Robin or he's gonna leave her there frozen, or I don't know what, it's like. It's like, clearly we're not gonna just turn around and beat him right now. So, he's gonna have to leave. And then we're gonna see him again, I'm definitely sure.
That's why I feel like he just took out the 3 best fighters in the group, and he froze Robin solid. I feel like he's gonna take Robin, and we're gonna have to go rescue her.
That could be interesting.
And it'll give some conflict to Robin. She probably will think after, because the whole thing was just her. It's starting to do the thing where they reckon with the thing that we've been calling out and waiting for since she joined at the end of Alabasta, or since even before that, since we thought, I've been thinking since before. You didn't think that, but I knew that she was going to join way before that. So I've been thinking this whole time, like, how are they going to square her past misdeeds against what she's, against what she's doing now. I've talked in comments and mentioned it here and there that we're all on Blackbeard's ass for killing one pirate and betraying him and then leaving Whitebeard's crew, or whatever went on exactly. We don't know the exact details, but he supposedly killed a pirate, betrayed somebody, and that's the real sin, and then left. We saw the ship crash into all the Alabasta people and crush women and children and families to death. We saw, the hundreds tens of thousands of combatants killing each other over a war that she started by helping Crocodile, all for her own gain. And so the morality and everything like that is a tightrope to walk. Because if we're gonna shit on Blackbeard for doing something, we need to ask what Robin's doing. And I feel like getting into her emotions here will give and all of her backstory is what we've been really asking for, to help kind of bridge that weird gap of morality. Because if you can make it about the characters and make it kind of justifiable, or make some kind of sense of it, then it can feel there can be sort of an understanding there from an audience standpoint. But
I mean, there's also the thing of, like, this guy's like, oh, all of her other people that she's teamed up with are all dead, and like she just betrays people and this and that, and she's like,
I mean, that's what we said instantly when she joined. We were because Zoro gave her a look and was like, I don't know, and because she was like, oh, hey, Sanji, your cooking's really good, and oh, Nami, I got this money, and then, or like whatever, and then everyone's just immediately won over, and it's like, all right, I guess she's a friend now, sure, whatever, and then Zoro's just like, I don't know, and we were really excited to get into that, but she hasn't, and we said that instantly. It's just like, oh, well, she literally just cheated on her previous boyfriend, and now we're gonna date her. What's the problem? What's going on here? So
it is the thing though, like, where she's like trying to say that she's changed and she doesn't want to feel like that anymore. And I think a lot of that is obviously because previously she was working with other people, like she had to work with other people that were doing their own thing so that she could get what she wanted.
Yeah.
But here everyone is working towards their own goals together and like helping each other out. So it is a different vibe. It's probably very, unusual for her to be in a group like this, because the group itself is just kind of unusual, seemingly, for pirates and stuff anyway.
Yeah.
But we haven't really gotten much of her like inner thoughts on that, like she hasn't.
We've seen her like genuinely warming up to Chopper specifically and just the whole crew in general, but Again, going back to just the filler that we watched. You know, when she was taken over by the Foxy people, it's very interesting that and consistent with the kind of, you know, it's just it's not fully cemented, and I feel like that's why they included that portion of her putting on the mask in the Foxy arc to kind of, you know, put this, like, it's a clever way in the filler to kind of set up
what's
this kind of
next.
thing. But what I was gonna say also is that one last thing is that the fact that she, I don't know if it's technically ironic, but the fact that our group was so accepting of her just with no questions asked, I think is gonna be like one of the like the fact that we weren't like, oh, I don't know if I can trust you, is maybe gonna be one of the things that it has made her maybe get more attached. And we know when she's telling the whole story of like, oh, I was a kid like this and all this shit happened and I went through this trauma and then I went from person to like group to group, person to person, until I found you guys, and you guys were the only ones who never asked any questions and just brought me in like family. I feel like that's going to be like, so the fact that it's this weird kind of storytelling thing where, oh, I guess Robin's just a part of the crew now, and it feels kind of like janky and a little bit sudden. I think that in a way is going to end up playing a part in her, in that solidification and cementation in the group. But yeah, Aokiji, badass, Robin, scary, and I think we should move on. Let's check out the last one in this group, and then we will continue. Is this a new song too?
Maybe.
Jesus Christ. Oh, he's not even gonna take her?
No,
what's the point of doing that?
Oh my god.
Usopp, run! Usopp, run!
You shouldn't be complaining about cold, Chopper.
Oh shit. Oh god, Luffy, I don't think you're ready for this shit. That sound effect. It's like a plane landing. Is there anything else even to be done?
It looks so...
Oh, Chopper.
Just put them in the ocean.
We'll do better than just sitting in the air.
Oh, Dr. Chopper.
What else were they gonna do? They couldn't fight with their fucking... You always know Zoro's gonna be cold and
Oh my god.
in control. W first mate. Oh god. The soundtrack. Whoa!
Whoa.
Wait, is he not frozen anymore?
I think his hand is still frozen.
It didn't look like it a second ago. Oh, it's thawing. When he was all big like that, it was not even on his hand at all. Wait. Excuse me? At least he set him down.
Now he has to leave. At least he's honorable.
I feel like he's just saying that. The brutal fate she was born into. He just shattered him. He just shattered him.
No.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
That's so cute. Damn.
I have this like sense of dread about me right now. Is that just me?
Yeah, not feeling super great.
I'm like I'd be like scared in my chest. I don't know how else to explain it.
Good job. Imagine how messed up it would have been if he did kill Luffy or like captured him and then just made like an ice sculpture of him so when they put him in the water it just melted into nothing.
Oh, that would be terrifying. Did AOKIJI just pull out a map?
I think it was like a list of like what island when the log pose goes to the next island.
Yeah, because he said log, but like I didn't know if he was like looking at a log post out of sight, but I was holding the map or something.
So you can tell how powerful he is. He has a map of the Grand Line.
Exactly. She's gonna leave somehow. Whoa. What is this, like, diary? It's not funny.
Too soon. I want that right now.
Robin.
Look how cute Chopper.
What's going on here, Robin? What are you thinking? Yeah, it's the frog man.
Sure. They're going after a frog. We're gonna run it down. Everyone was like, we just wanted to see where it was going. Whoa.
Wait, log poses don't point to lighthouse places?
I mean, we might as well check out this island.
There's something off about this. What is... Oh!
Yikes. They're like, oh, I guess there was a lighthouse for a reason, to warn us of these giant rocks that we ran into.
Is this a Navy island? Is this the headquarters? It didn't look that big. Are they on, like, sea train tracks right now?
Oh.
I just noticed, like, that overpass thing looks like how you get over train tracks. And yeah.
Yeah, you guys better somehow get out of the way before you just get destroyed.
What's this? What the fuck is... How, a sea train?
Luffy, can you help?
Well...
Oda's like, what if, instead of a boat, there was a train in the ocean?
Crazy episode. My goodness.
Yeah, that one was crazy. Luffy getting all frozen up. I like that when they were, like, rescuing Robin, and they, like, just grabbed her out of the way.
Yeah. It's sketchy there for a second.
Yeah, and then he just takes off on his bike. He's like, oh, well, I guess the duel's over. I won. I need to go home.
And he said something about Alabasta, about Crocodile.
Yeah.
I guess because Crocodile is technically under Navy control. This is like payback in a way, is what he was saying. Like, he said something about a debt. Where was it? Now I want you to cancel our debt to you for suppressing Crocodile. Oh no. So Luffy and the Straw Hats suppressed Crocodile, and they were actually happy about that. Okay. Interesting. I thought that they were unhappy about that.
Well, I mean, they covered it up and acted like he didn't do it, but they know that he did it, and they're glad that it was done, so.
Yeah, I guess they just wanted to take credit for it, which was all the stuff with Smoker. And then, yeah, he's like, so he's talking about Water 7, which is Water 7 the Navy headquarters, or is it, I guess that's just the next island?
I think that's just the next one, but it's closer to their headquarters than he would prefer.
Water 7, the City of Water, right, yeah, so. According to this island's log, it's probably a list of
like,
logs?
Where log pose
pulls.
Yeah.
But he doesn't look to have a log pose. Maybe he just doesn't have it on his wrist, and he has it somewhere else.
Unless he just knows. He just flies. He just goes on strolls so often.
And Robin's clear. There's something going on with Robin. You could tell she's thinking about some stuff. She's got her depression zip-up hoodie on.
A bit emo.
Yeah. She looks considerably more emo. And we got this frog, Yokozuna. Is what Aokiji said, I think, in the last episode. Collided with a huge frog doing the front crawl. Yokozuna. And who he said, was that one of the names of the powerhouses? One of the 3 admirals?
No.
Akainu. Aokiji. Kizaru. So those are the 3 powerhouses. And if you remember, Garp is a vice admiral, which means below Aokiji. Which is interesting because this guy's obviously way younger than Garp.
Yeah.
There's so much to, I feel like I want to speculate for hours and hours, but there's just no point at this point. It's really, I'm just super intrigued. I don't know.
It was a crazy few episodes.
Yeah.
Especially after how, like fun the filler and Foxy was, and then also just how, like, nothing in Skypiea really gripped me like this, you know?
Yeah,
like, not
yes,
even close, literally even at all. Nothing
close.
in that entire arc was even half or even a quarter as
the only thing that was somewhat, the only thing that came close was the flashback for me.
Yeah. But even then, I would say it's not.
And if you count Jaya, some of Jaya as well.
But like this is on another level.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
Extremely like intrigued and invested right now in a way. Not that I haven't been enjoying the show, but I feel like I've been like, oh yeah, this is fun, and now I'm like, oh, I really need to know what happens next.
Yeah, this is really gripping compared to the rest of the show for sure.
It feels like it's really been kicked up a notch, and I feel like the previous times that we've been introduced to, you know, like broader characters and higher ups and stuff in the Marines, I've been interested, but I haven't really felt attached to any of them. It's just like, oh, there's this guy and this, you know what I mean? There's all these powerful guys, but they're not really relevant to us at this second. So like, I'll keep them in mind, but I'm not like, I didn't feel like hyped up about them, you know? Like I was like, okay, there's these guys, and I know that they're there, but I'll like wait till they come into the story. But this guy, because he just came in like so smoothly, it's like I don't know, just something like the whole introduction of this arc is so well done, and I feel like I want to see more.
100%. Well, we're gonna see more right now. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon if you want to see more right now. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.